Hello, this video is going to be very different compared to the normal stuff that I do. It's just me, so there's going to be a little bit more order to this video. But so for those who don't know, which is probably all of you, a new killer was released for this game, the Legion, and this has been said to be one of the worst killers since Freddy Krueger, which is unfortunate because you really can't top that. No, but in all seriousness, this makes me really sad in my sad place. But with that, everybody, Monto, Bricky, Tide Time have been giving suggestions to behavior for how to improve this killer and make them better. And I thought I would jump on to that and say some stuff myself. Please note that not all of these ideas are mine. I'm just using them as examples. I will credit you, but if I happen to say something and you think that I might have stole that from you, I probably don't know who you are, so I apologize. What the fuck? Nobody's joining this game. What about when I go? Let's play Detective Tip. Are you fucking my butthole right now? Okay. Am I going to have to play a survivor while talking about a killer? Don't make me do this. Do not make me do this. Let's just wait. Let's wait. Let's wait and see. Holy shit. It only took about... oh god. So the first one that I want to talk about, Cards on the Table, is the one that everybody has been talking about, and it's just base movement speed, changing their movement speed from 110, I believe, to 115. I don't think this is, like, crazy. I don't think that making them walk at the pace of a normal killer would make them super overpowered, because if that's the case, there's probably more that you should change, to be honest. I literally took a nap, by the way, like a very small nap. Very What is it? You wanna come up here? I don't know if the mic can pick that up. You're purring. You're purring a lot. Oh, it's just me, and there's probably less order than if the Discord boys were here. I'm probably gonna do really bad, because I'm gonna be trying to talk about something else while also not focusing, but you know what, that's okay. So first thing, the next thing that I have written down here is deep wound speed. So, Behavior made it very clear in their live stream that they don't want the running ability to be the lethal part. They want the deep wound status effect to be what downs a survivor, which I'm fine with that. I don't mind that, but you have to make the status lethal then, not, and it's genuinely not lethal enough in my opinion, because it runs down so slowly. So here's an idea that I have. If you are in a chase, okay, let me kind of think about the logic of the deep wound status effect here real quick. The logic, I guess, of this effect is kind of like a bleed out, which means I feel like in a chase, that was nice. I feel like in a chase, you would be bleeding out a lot more. So in a chase, it runs down faster. And I'm not talking like super fast. I'm talking like, I don't know, minute and a half. Not the speed. Like that's how long it takes for it to run down entirely. Maybe a minute. But out of a chase, I feel like it should go slower, which is fine. That's acceptable. I think that's all I have for that one. This just turned into me playing the game. God damn it. I need to do a discussion. I need to get my opinion out. Come on, me. Nice job, Meg. The next thing I have is mend changes. Pretty much what I meant by this is an idea that is from Tide Time, actually. He had an idea where you can mend yourself, or you can have another person mend you. So how mending yourself would go is that it would just bring the meter back up to full, which would buy you time. But in order to get rid of the status effect entirely, you should have another person mend your wounds. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I'm not gonna get it. I got it. Heart attack speed. So, what I mean by heart attack speed. So in Frenzy, if you don't, when the meter runs out on your Frenzy ability, you have this brief period where you just move really slowly and look at your hands, and it looks like you're having a fucking heart attack right there. And it is way too slow. It's super slow. Also, I noticed, I was watching somebody play the character, and I noticed that, so how the ability works is that you put the deep wound effect on somebody, and then the ability is run back. You should dead hard me, but the meter is run back up to full if you hit somebody, and then you can go after another person. But if you hit the same person that you hit twice, you pretty much just stop right there. You can't use the ability again. It just has to recharge. I noticed that after he hit somebody with the status effect already on them, they not only had like a brief animation, like a weapon wipe effect, like how that would normally go, but they also, oh shit, the hatch is gonna open. But they also had the heart attack. They also had their brief heartburn right there. And that was too much time. That was like a good 5 seconds that they could run. That is ludicrous for the character. I feel like the animation of them just kind of like putting their arms, oh shit, I just smacked the mic. I feel like the animation of them like putting their arms in front of them, I feel like that's another like weapon wipe effect, you know? I feel like that is slow enough, and then you can get back to the grind. I really hope you don't know where the hatch is, but you have one more gen, so you could do this either way. Hold up, I gotta be real quiet now. Well, there we go. I really hope I got my point across, because also, I was playing Hillbilly, and I only hit them once with my chainsaw. So that's pretty cool. Yeah, if I made any sense whatsoever, thanks. I only got like 4 hours of sleep, and I thought it would be a good idea to make a video about this, so yeah. If you want me to play more Dead by Daylight, If you think I'm a really entertaining person to watch while I play this, go ahead and tell me. Also, quick reminder, I'm going to delete the Gaston video and then re-upload it because I exported it to AVI, and then it took me like a month to realize I exported it in AVI. So I'm gonna export it to a better format. So, yeah.